So cut out alcohol. Number 6, teeth. So first of all, I think, especially in America, our culture is overly obsessed with teeth. And the reason why is because it's a fluoride delivery device. And also, I'm probably going to do a whole other video about MK Ultra and teeth. But switch to a fluoride-free toothpaste. I use Tom's. But the only thing is that it's not, your teeth aren't going to get as white. Like, my teeth are not as white as they used to be. But what does help is, so I put the toothpaste on my toothbrush, and I put some baking soda in my hand, and I dip my toothbrush with the toothpaste and coat the toothpaste with the baking soda, and then I brush my teeth. Or I just take my wet toothbrush after I brush my teeth with the toothpaste. I put some baking soda on it, and that helps whiten your teeth and also clean your teeth. Baking soda, and it's also good because it gets a little bit micro abrasions into your gums and into your bloodstream, and it helps alkalize your blood. Okay, number 7, switch to non-GMO and or organic food as best as you can. Obviously, it's more expensive, but same thing with the water. They have put nanotech and genetically engineered whatever into our food, and it messes with our bodies, and it interferes with frequencies, and it probably builds little parasitic tech creatures inside of us. But you want to look for the little non-GMO, it's like a little butterfly, it says non-GMO verified. And next best is organic. What was I going to say about that? Just got a text from Dante. I was going to say something else about that one, but I forgot. Oh, yeah, so just like Hermes' newest video, you want to eat as close to the sun as possible. So, oh, and the other thing is, I believe that you have to kind of wean yourself off of the bad food slowly, because I still have cravings for Domino's pizza and like French fries from a restaurant or something like that. But it's good to allow yourself to follow those cravings and to do what your body's telling you. I think just totally changing your diet overnight will put your body into like a withdrawal, and you'll feel really sick and depressed and nasty, and you probably won't stick with it. But switching slowly and or mostly, and when you have those cravings for the bad food, the ice cream or whatever your thing is, do it, and do it with the intention of not that, oh, I'm breaking my diet, or I'm doing this, is so bad for me, I shouldn't be eating it. Say, I'm rewarding my body. This is what my body's telling me it wants. I'm going to give it to my body, and it's going to nourish my body because I really want it, and I'm giving myself a treat, so it's going to be that much better for me. And you'll notice that those cravings will happen less and less. And now, like, once a month when I have a craving for a Domino's pizza, I'll get it and I'll eat like 3 pieces, and then I'll just be like, I don't want to eat this. We have to kind of wean the bad stuff out slowly. and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. The biggest thing is to not put things in your body and at the same time tell yourself it's bad for you, because then it will definitely be bad for you. Treat your body as a temple, and if you're craving for something, it's okay. Your body's telling you something, it's okay to follow what your body's telling you to, and just know that you're doing the right thing and you're following what the best thing is for you. Moving on. Okay, number 8, walk barefoot. So this means in the house, outside, no flip-flops, no socks. Well, I guess socks are okay. But it helps to release the charges out of your body. So same with grounding. If you wear a rubber sole all day long, the rubber is a insulator to the electrical charge that you build up, and you probably will notice that you get a lot more static electricity built up. What needs to happen is you need to get rid of those negative ions, and that usually happens through your feet when you walk on natural surface like grass or dirt. So I walk around barefoot as much as I can. Like, I know all of the little coffee huts in my neighborhood that, you know, you can walk up to. Yeah, it feels good. It's good. It massages the bottom of your feet, and it stimulates different pressure points. Okay, number 9, no aluminum. This is especially specifically for the deodorant. A lot of deodorant is jam-packed with aluminum, and what aluminum does is it's the main culprit for Alzheimer's disease and for dementia. And especially women who shave their armpits and then get out of the shower and slap on, you know, the Secret. You know, they ain't gonna be telling no more secrets, because it fogs up your brain. And I actually noticed that so my picture here of a dandelion is pretty close to like how a neuron is structured. So the outside petals, that's like the cell body and the dendrites. The dendrites are the branches to where they receive information. The information comes from other neurons in the brain into the dendrites and travels down the tail, which is the axon, to where the synaptic cleft is, and that's where your dopamine, your norepinephrine, your serotonin, all your neurotransmitters are released, and the signal is traveled on down the line. Now, where the aluminum is affected is in the dendrites, where the neuron is receiving information from other neurons. The branches on the very tips are silica, and because of where silica and aluminum are on the periodic table, on the periodic chart, aluminum is easily substitutable for silica. So what aluminum does is it gets into the dendrite tips where silica should be and deadens the ability for the neuron to receive the information through the dendrite. And then it causes that whole cell to downregulate and to degrade, causing cell death, which is Alzheimer's. So yeah, if you're shaving your arms and then putting the aluminum-based deodorant, it's going straight into your bloodstream. If not, it's going into your lymphatic system, and probably is what is might be what's responsible for a lot of cancers. So what I use is, this is really good stuff, and it smells good. It's Schmidt's Rose and Vanilla. I got it at Now I found it at regular grocery stores, but it's like at Whole Foods, and it actually smells really good. Another thing is aluminum cans. So that's another one of the soda things. And also pots and pans. But, you know, you do the best you can. All right, the last one on the list is switching to organic soaps. So that includes, like dish soap, your shampoo, what you use to wash your body. What else did I write down? Yeah. And your like hair conditioner, anything you put on your skin. You don't want to put anything with chemicals or these nano particulates, the things that go through your skin and enter your bloodstream and also go into your brain. So one good soap that I found that's good for men and women, I found I found it at the grocery store. It's called Kiss My Face, and see, even has the little non-GMO, and it's an olive oil soap, and it's very mild. It doesn't have much of a smell, so that's good. And then lastly, we all know in this community, but you know, meditate. You want to take time where you're, you know, free from your cell phone, free from any frequencies, and just sit quietly. And it's okay if you have thoughts, that's all right. So that's it. I'd love to know your thoughts, and if you guys have anything else that you'd like to add to the list. I've found that this has greatly accelerated my awakening process, and it gets easier the longer you do it, and you find that the things that you thought that you couldn't live without, eventually you won't want anymore anyways, and it's really freeing. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll have more later. Bye.